What's up, everybody? Welcome to the best 120 minutes of your day. The Chop Shop, the nation's #1 urban sports talk show, and also your midday sports happy hour. Yours truly, Robert Hatter, alongside Jim Hicks, coming to you live from Houston, Texas. But now, I'm not coming from live from Houston. I'm live from Atlanta, Georgia. But we're broadcasting all over the world via Facebook Live and YouTube Live. And today is, let me tell you something, the day is Wednesday. Wait a minute. The day is actually Wednesday. Women Rock Wednesday. Let me make sure I got everything rolling over here. Let me see. Let me go to Facebook and see what they talking about. Let me see if I popped up. Have I popped up on the screen yet? Have we popped up on the screen yet? Ladies and gentlemen, has anybody, hold up, where's this coming from? I need this over here. Oh, I need this. Oh, that is smooth. I got gadgets coming in from everywhere. My sound levels over here. Let me size some of this stuff. What's up, that bad? I know it's Women Rock Wednesday, but I just wanted to make sure y'all has popped on the screen yet. Oh, there it is. There we go. How do I share? What they've done to me. What they've done to me, ladies and gentlemen. But I see y'all. Joe Lewis at Chop Shop time. It sure is Chop Shop time. Chop Shop time. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm a location up in, let me see, up in, over in Atlanta, Georgia, at this men's SWAC championship. But I'm not going to be able to share the show today. Let me see. This feed ain't acting right. Hold on. Okay, there it is. This. Oh, I know what I don't have. Y'all got to hold on a minute. Hold on one second. One second. Knew something was wrong. I'm not prepared today, ladies and gentlemen. Having these makeshift things, Brandon. I'm glad I heard it because the microphone I was using, I should have known it wasn't acting. It wasn't right. And I hold on. Let me see. Can I get this mic? See, can I get? Okay. I got my mic. I didn't even have it hooked up. So what I did when I heard it, I know the different sounds of the mics, right? So let me put that right there, and I put it right there. So y'all just got to bear with me a minute. When I'm on the road, man, it's just so much be happening, um, and I'm still trying to share the show, and it won't allow me to. So what I'll do is, let's see. Uh, yeah, I'm going through people's stuff. You know what? I ain't gonna worry about it. I'm gonna go over to YouTube so I can. It does sound bad, Brandon. It's a big difference, Brandon. Brandon, there's a big difference, Doc. And I do all of this, Coach. Y'all, I want y'all to be able to hear me. I want y'all to be able to hear me real good. I mean, sometimes more better than y'all see me. I want you to be able to hear me. So let me see what I got. Let me share. I have to share to show people because y'all don't understand. Y'all share it. Everybody sound. Fob said it sounds better too. I know it was gonna sound better. I'm telling you, man, I just didn't set it up. I didn't have the mic set up. That was a turnover. That was a turnover for me. But guess what? I came back and got a steal and came back the other way with it though. How about that? Yeah, I don't mind the turnover, but you got to get back and make something happen. And I just can't wait to tell y'all how excited I am about um, what our men's team is. about to do tomorrow. Make sure that y'all listening to the show on KTSU at 2 o'clock, I think, our time. So it's 1 o'clock y'all time tomorrow. So that means I won't be on the show tomorrow, but I might do one after the game and give y'all a recap after the game. Okay. And we got a great chance of winning this thing down here. Doug Jones, Doug Jones. I saw a couple of things. I looked in. Paul Miranda, Dallas Carter versus Lamarck on Friday night. Okay, y'all. Okay, so Lamarck is in. Doug Jones, I just saw you post something talking about the 409. I know y'all proud of the 409. I'm proud of the 409. I'm just proud that these young kids, man. I've been watching Elijah Garrett for a long time, and and I just always just supported the kid. I mean, and I see so much people who I don't know why people, what is spirit of I don't know what it is, but it happens in sports, and it happens all around the country, and that's why when you like somebody, y'all notice when I say I like a player, Doug, I don't down the other player, his rival. I just because when I see the other player and I like him too, then I just gain some more kids I like. And I just wish I know everybody ain't gonna be like that. I'm not I'm not crazy and naive to that. I know everybody's not gonna be like that, but and it's competitive. It's competitive out here. So, I'm not trying to make everybody do the same thing I do. I'm just, I just be. Let me see. I looked it up. I see the North Crowley is going to play Brennan. Toscasita lost by 2, uh, and that's why I keep telling people. So because Toscasita lost to Brennan, that means the coaching at Brennan is better. That's why I tell y'all always talking about coaching this and coaching this and coaching this. So does that mean the coach at Toscasita is a lesser coach than the other guy? You follow me? Uh, uh, if everybody start talking this coach this. Man, let me tell you something, man. It's about players. And y'all can keep talking all that coaching stuff. Coaching is good, but this stuff about players. If I got the best players and I'm going against Ricky Scott, I'm gonna beat Ricky Scott. I'm gonna beat Ricky Scott. The players win this thing, man. You don't win this thing without players. Phil Jackson didn't win without players. He said, Hatter, I put out a tweet that said, we have to stop saying, oh, he can play in the Southland when talking about a mediocre average player. I like that. No, they cannot. But let me put this on the screen, Doug. Hold on. Hold up. I'm finna go verbatim with you on this one, Doug. Uh, and Doug, and Doug, I so agree with this. Like, let me read. Hold up, Doug. I ain't know they had messed me up over there. Man, every time. Y'all don't understand. When I change systems, cause I'm on the road, it don't make my stuff. It don't resize my stuff. I got to call them people about that. Hold up, Doug. Let's talk. Let's talk. Let's talk. That's why I like. I love my big fella to be on the show. Cause he gonna get to me like a TI is. All right. He said, Hatter, I put out a tweet yesterday. I'm put it back up there. Put out a tweet that said, can we stop saying, oh, he can play in the Southland Conference when talking about a mediocre or average player? No, they cannot. That league has some grown men. Hold up, Doug said, after being up close and personal at the Southland tournament, we can have to get these kids to go watch games more in person at all levels. Doug, now you know what I'm talking about when they just think they can come to TSU and play. Uh, what's my man name? LJ Andrews was one of the best players in Houston, one of the best players in Texas. And if it wasn't for injuries, y'all share the show. If it wasn't for injuries, he probably wouldn't be playing. Man, it is. Let me tell y'all something. Don't be just saying an average play. Dog, can't nobody average play college basketball. If you playing college basketball, you have done something pretty good. And man, I had a great time, man. I sit up and talked to a fella last night, a young fella, Damon Stoudemire. He got fired other day. But man, let me tell you something. And I gave him a chance. I said, look, we ain't got to do it now because his son was there. Son Brandon was there. So, but I, man, you can tell me if you're all right. He said, man, I just been mentally drained. Ladies and gentlemen, a lot of this information I have been giving y'all all year. He ain't coaching right now. Been giving y'all all year. I say I talked to a Power 5 conference coach. That's who I be talking to. He played this thing out. Syracuse, uh, 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 Boston College, Georgia Tech. Those administrations didn't give them dudes a lot of money to go out here and buy all of these free agents. I told you, Damon lost his point guard to Syracuse. And that boy went up to Syracuse, and shoot, that coach got fired too yesterday. So Jeff Capel is playing right now on ESPN2, and I hope he beat North Carolina State so they can prolong his firing because they probably they're going to fire him too. I was looking at Red Archery yesterday, and the reason I like Adrian Archery, and reason I had a a fondness for him. We when my son was playing at Cornell, Cornell is close to Syracuse. Sometime I fly into Syracuse and then drive over. But a game one night, somebody was there. All the years I didn't really meet him. I didn't really meet him that much. The other team. But this particular year, a friend of mine who was at the game, I forgot who it was, introduced me to him. Adrian Archer, Red Archer. He used to play for Syracuse. And he introduced me to him. And then he said, man, this Robin Hatter. He said, oh, how you doing, man? Yeah. And then he was just telling me little things about how they had the game plan for my son. When he said my name, and I said, oh, okay. So we got to talking. Him, his wife is, cool. And then he got the job when Bayham quit. He got the job. But man, if these guys don't have no resource, and you know what? You know what's bothering me? And somebody might have to talk me on a ledge from this one. Because we need to talk to your young people. We need to talk to our young cousins around the country. This might be a little controversial. Let me have a little ginger ale. It seems like to me that these black players be playing harder for the white coaches. I might be the only one, and guess what? If I'm the only one, I die. Y'all share the show because I ain't got time to play today. It just seemed like to me. I'm watching. Y'all know I watch games over and over and over and over and over again because I'm trying to figure out how to get better at bringing the game to you when I'm on the broadcast, which will we be on at 1:00 tomorrow. You can watch it on TV, but I recommend you watching it on TV and going to KTSU and listening to it by us. But y'all, listen, and I ain't talking about nobody. Y'all, I need y'all to take a look at this too. I need y'all to take a look at this. Yeah, I'm watching it, Doug. I got it up here, 50, 60, 51. But Doug, it seems like to me, Robert Hatter, who watch a whole lot of basketball, college basketball, even pro basketball, it just seemed like these dudes play. Is it is it that our mind is so culturally conditioned? Johnny Arnett, what's up? Is it what is it? Hold culture. Hold on. Hold on, I'm looking for something. I mean, I'm just, I'm just, are we? Are we? Hold up. Are we? Because somebody told me, wow, Hatter, my manager and I just had this same conversation this morning. You know, and I wasn't trying to get in you and your manager's meeting. I got, hold on a second, 1 second. I got to blow my nose right quick. But I remember Joe Madison, you know, the guy who just inspired me talking on radio. He said in America, we're culturally conditioned to believe that white is superior, black is inferior. And the manifestation of that cultural conditioning is that black people are undervalued, underestimated, and marginalized. And Robert, listen to me, this is not a racist statement. It's just a fact in life. Nisa, Phillips, I mean, Nisa, I've been watching it. I've been studying it. I'm telling you, these dudes will break their ACLs for these white coaches. But let me read this again. Read this again. Joe Madison, Google him if you don't know who he is. The Black Eagle, one of the greatest men that ever lived. He said, in America, we are culturally conditioned to believe that white is superior and black is inferior. And the manifestation of that cultural conditioning is that black people are undervalued, underestimated, and marginalized. I'm just watching. But shout out, you know, and I'm watching these coaches get fired, and some more black coaches gonna get fired soon as soon as these tournaments over. And if Penny Hardaway done had 7 straight 20-win seasons and having one bad season, and they want to fire him. And he in a unique position. He the best player ever played there. He was one of the most generous givers of supporters of the program, even when he wasn't coaching. They got the alumni wing over there that he helped build. And he have 7 20-win seasons and have one bad season because he picked the wrong sorry ass players. And I'm saying sorry because they don't play hard for him. Softest damn team in college basketball. But they go somewhere else and play like a. It kills me. No resources. and it's hard to win. That's what a division Power 5 coach said. Robert, if you get it's no resources, it's hard to win. Go look at the bottom of the ACC. Jeff Capel, man, I need them players. See, this what get me. This what get me. This what get me. You know, it ain't the day. No, Paul. Paul, I ain't finna agree with you. That ain't what I said, Paul. I don't know what you agree. You saying, unfortunately, they don't. Paul, that ain't what I said. Paul, I don't need nobody to care about us. I need us to care about us. Paul, let me read that again for you. Let me read that again for you. Let me read that again for you, sir. You said, unfortunately, he's still a brother. No. I ain't worried about them. I'm talking about these people like you, Paul Miranda, that look like you. Talking about it. See, I told y'all it's in Africana studies, it's these two structures. You got the governance structure and you got the social structure. The social structure is how they see us. But the governance structure is how we see each other. And when I read this from Joe Madison, go Google that name, he said, in America, we are culturally conditioned to believe that white is superior, black is inferior, and the manifestation of that culturally conditioning is that black people are undervalued, underestimated, and marginalized. And I'm talking about from people that look like you, Paul Moran. I ain't talking about them. I didn't say what color of the people that's cultural conditioned. It's some of us that think white is superior and black is inferior. It's some of us underestimate, undervalue, and marginalize. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Y'all understand what I'm saying? He said, Hannah, do you think from a black father's perspective, it is up to us as black fathers to generally prepare our kids the difference at the to prepare them? What you mean to prepare them? I don't understand what you said. What you mean prepare them? Hold on, let me read it again. How do you think from a black father's perspective? It's up to us as black fathers to genuinely prepare our kids. The difference oh, okay, to prepare them. Absolutely. Uh, let me tell you something. You said, what I mean is no matter what color the coach is, it's up to you. I wouldn't even mention coach. I wouldn't even mention the color because color don't mean that. Color is a made up construct. I don't know if y'all ever studied this, but color, they just made it up. Just made it up. Who white? I'm white. They just made it up so they can differentiate you from them. It's a made up construct. Okay? We got to teach our kids to respect everybody. But the work is the work. Don't get what I would tell everybody's kid, get lost. I got this from a guy I was with last night. He said, get lost in the work. Whatever you're doing, my son, get lost in the work. You're going to get paid if you get lost in what you do. Your gift, get lost in your gift. And your gift is not your job. Your gift is your work. And your work make you good at your job. Get lost in it. Ladies and gentlemen, that's why I don't come on this show unprepared and just doing anything, because it's a representation of my family. And I ain't gonna let nobody come on this show and try to run that. So you gonna know if you around me, you try to come in my space, you ain't running nothing, brother. I'm gonna welcome you into this show, and I'm gonna welcome you into this. You don't run nothing but your shoes over here, and I would never come try to run your platform or whatever you're doing. I'm gonna always respect you accordingly, and especially if you look like me. Get caught up in the work. That's why that's why I love the Anthony Lawrence collection. For somebody to just be that good at what they do, somebody is caught up in the work. When I put on that shirt, I'm proud to walk down in the hotel, everybody from all colleges in our hotel, and I got Anthony Lawrence collection across my chest, a TSU across my chest. It's the work. Get caught up in it. Get lost in it. Yo, we supposed to be excellent. I ain't trying to be twice as good and twice, you know how they be talking about work, you got twice. That's their problem. I'm gonna be a badass dude. I told you, wherever somebody, no matter what, wherever you go, somebody you should be saying, who is that? I told you, y'all, we always talking about my player, y'all sleeping on my player. No, if Doug Jones walk in the gym and your son is in the gym, Doug should be saying, who is that? I should walk in the gym and say, who is that? If I'm not walking in there saying, his ass got to get caught up in the work. He said, I had to root some of that out while in corporate America. PWIs indoctrinate that BS in a lot of our teachings. You got to know your value uh, and bring that value to help the organization. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope y'all understand why I do this show the way I do it. Because there's a lot of us, our brothers out here just lost. Because they caught up watching basketball and being a fan of LeBron James and being a fan of all of these people. But LeBron James got lost in the work. That's why he played 21 years. He got lost in the work. Even if you're going to be a fan, be a super damn fan. Whatever you be, just be great at what you are. And man said, we don't let the no. And no, and you know, I told y'all, I learned this stuff right here. About I didn't go to Syracuse. I didn't go to, Chris Walker invited me on the Chris Walker show a long time ago. And I didn't, I was reluctant to go. I went to it, and I guess people said, bring him back. So then when he started the Chop Shop, he said, man, I need you to be here. And then he left the Chop Shop for dead. And then guess what? Jimmy and I just picked up the baton. He didn't have to blow out his light for us to have light. We just picked up the baton. And guess what? I'm just looking for somebody I can hand this baton off to. I'm not going to leave you for dead. I'm looking for somebody who I can pass the baton so this race can still keep running. I don't want to blow out my flame because I'm going to still be shining. I ain't blowing out my flame and lighting yours. I'm just passing the baton. And I just want you to take this sense of excellence. I'm in a hotel room in Atlanta that I can be anywhere in the world in Atlanta that I want to be right now. But I'm here on this show with y'all. And that's when I put this across this screen and said, support the Anthony Lawrence collection. Get lost in the work. We should be intentional. It should be nobody that tuned into this show that haven't went to that website and bought at least one item. That mean we just on here, just listening to me and saying, man, I ain't worried about it. Why you waste your damn time? Don't waste your time. Time too valuable. You know what? Time, people, we don't understand time. Because time is the thing that we need the most and we manage the worst. Golly, Robert, I can tweet that one. Mm. Y'all done got me cranked up. I ain't mean to do this. You can put whatever you want on a t-shirt. Get lost in the work. I'm telling you, I got that from somebody last night. That wasn't mine. He was talking to his son. Cause sons got rich dads just think they gonna get dads just gonna just no. Get lost in the work and let me see your work. Cause I don't want you to mess off this money. He said, I know how I made this money. I became the best basketball player starting at 4 or 5 years old. I got consumed with the work young that made me who I am. And the money came. Y'all, we want some. I want some AIL in junior high. I want some NIL in elementary. Where's the work? Where's the work? Where's the work, man? What's up, Daryl Anderson? Let me see what y'all talking about. Let me see if anybody said something. Eric Barnes, I ain't, yeah, you know, boy, you know, they told me you ain't got no substance. So until you get some substance, they told me not to even answer you. So I apologize. I like you as a partner. You got my number, so you can call me off air. But they just say your comments. You got to come with some comments. Uh, I mean, it's unique, man. It's unique. Putting in the work. Putting in the work. But what else? I don't even know how I got into that. Y'all, cause that wasn't on the thing. But shout out to North Crowley, the young cats up there. They got a kid called Tyler Hastings. He was picked by an opponent to shoot a free throw because of an injured player on the other team. You know how you can go to pick the worst player on the bench to pick to shoot the free throw, and the guy kid missed both free throws. So that was a good pick by the coach. But North Crowley get the rebound, and this young fella makes the game-winning three on his only field goal attempt of the game. And North Crowley beat the mighty Duncanville to win, go to the state. It's the semifinals, man. You know what I mean? Win in the state semifinals to go to the finals. So North Crowley gonna play Brennan, who beat Tascasita by 2. And I think Mansfield Summit is going to play BU, and Westbrook is going to play Heritage. I don't know where Heritage is, but all season, if you've been watching me, I got this thing for Peyton Jones from Baltimore, from BU, and Elijah Garrett and Kristen Haskett from Westbrook all season long. When y'all saw me at the season open, not the season open of the Super 16. I was there to see Kristen Haskett and Haskett play because Lil G was still hurt. Elijah Garrett was still hurt. But it's about players to me. You know, I don't have teams that I just cheer for other than Yates because of the coach, other than Marshall because of the coach, other than let me see. North Shore because of the coach. When I got a relationship with you, I'm a cheer for your team. I'm just different. I mean, that's how I am. He said, Hatter, did you watch Duncanville? No, I did not watch a minute of no game last night. Last night, ladies and gentlemen, we had practice, TSU men's basketball team. I've been here, I've been here since, when I get here? since, yeah, I've been here already. I've been here before the guys got here. I don't even remember what day I left. I left on the 8th. I've been here since the 8th. And I was here with the women's basketball team. So when the men showed up, my duties changed because the women lost. They left for my duties. I would have, if women had been winning, I would have been going back and forth. But now my duties are strictly, all my studies right now is on men basketball. I've been really studying the Alabama A&M, which is a dangerous team for us to play against. We play them tomorrow, TSU men versus uh, uh, Alabama State. No, Alabama A&M, Alabama State. So it would be a new champion this year because Alabama State lost. And shout out to Pebblebrook and Wheeler for Pebblebrook, Coach Fobb's team in Wheeler in the state championship, man. You know what, man? These guys down in Atlanta, man, they do. They showed me some stuff, man. I can't tell y'all. Hold on. Watch this. Hold on. Y'all, they showed me some stuff. I wasn't gonna even share this with y'all. Oh, I hadn't got the okay. But 6A and 6A ball, all black head coaches. All the schools from the same county, 3 schools from the same 4 regions. These guys have it set up. Okay, dude, you don't win. You get second place in yours, so you're on my side, so we can bust them and send them out. These dudes strategically down, and I know the UIL, y'all ain't got it down. Y'all, we still, the general haven't came to to Galveston yet and free us down here in Texas yet. So we got to wait. General gone, the executive order, the proclamation, he ain't got to us yet down there. We got to get it right. But these guys strategically put themselves in so their teams won't knock each other out. And I don't know what the formula they use, but I just y'all just make me feel good. Y'all got to understand this is the city of Maynard Jackson. Who told them people, like I told y'all yesterday, who told them folks, y'all got to read it. Hold on. Let me see if I got it. Because I want to get, this is why I like Atlanta, man. This is why I like Atlanta, man. Atlanta's so cold that a billionaire the 10 billionaire said, okay, I want to do a tribute to Magic City. It's only in Atlanta. Jerry Jones wouldn't have did it. It's only in Atlanta. Hold up, y'all. Let me see. Hold up, man. Y'all just hold up. Wait, I'm in the wrong thing. Y'all don't understand, mate. Y'all just make me think of stuff. That's what I love about this show. Hold up, y'all. Hold up, y'all. Y'all watch it. Watch it. Maynard Jackson demanded. He's the mayor of this city right here. This why these guys think they just doing this, but this guy right here laid the groundwork of how we're supposed to work together, right? This guy right here, Maynard Jackson, right? A part of the airport is named after him, right? Okay, so watch this. He demanded 25% of airport contracts to go to black businesses. And white Atlanta tried to stop him. Hold up, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Watch this now. Don't stop. Hold on. In 1974, see these young guys just winning these games and they using their head to do all of this here, but they don't know. They standing, they standing the shoulder, people on the shoulder. They standing on the shoulders of these men like this. Right? These men like this made it available. The Martin Luther Kings who come through here, the John Lewis who come through here. These guys done put in the work. Us in Texas, we need a little more work. We need a little more work. So watch this. In 1974, ladies and gentlemen, Maynard Jackson became Atlanta's first black mayor, right? Watch this. He inherited a city where 51% of the residents were black. But white business held 99% of the city's contracts. Let me give me a drink on that one. I'm gonna let y'all uh, savor that moment. Did I mention when 1974, where 51% of the residents were black when he became the mayor? But white businesses held 99% of the city's contracts. When Jackson announced plans to expand Hartsfield Airport, he dropped a bombshell on the white business leaders in this city of Atlanta. He said 25% of all contracts would go to black firms. And white businesses revolted, calling it illegal. These the mother freakers who had 99% of the contract. And just because the man said, y'all got to give us 25, it's illegal. No, I'm going to let y'all listen to that right quick. Y'all heard what I just said. Y'all just hold on one second. I'm just waiting on some comments. Cause I know y'all ain't never heard that before. I'm just waiting on some comments. Instead of worrying about me getting some lemon pepper wings, I need you to comment on that. Y'all, I don't think y'all heard what I said. The man said 25%. They had been getting 99% and said, hey, you got to give us 20. And they called it illegal. It's illegal for you colored people to have that much. Man, I wish I had somebody talking to me, man. This what makes me mad about y'all. This why I don't play no games on this show. Cause I know too much. And I'm gonna keep learning. I wish I'd have knew this as a 15, 14-year-old, 12-year-old. I wish I'd have knew this. Did anybody here? Wait a minute. It's this mic. Yo, I spent too much money for this mic. You see it, like you see the LED. I pushed this button right. I just touched it. I touched that light. It'll mute. I'm just waiting on one person who heard what I just said. But I got to know who I'm talking to. I'm not just doing this for my. Is there one person that heard what I said? Like the preacher said, is there one? Is there one? Come on, man. Pitt, I need you to beat these people. Pitt, I need you to beat them tricks. Also, he was very instrumental in minority security fund receiving pension fund. Yeah. Hold up. That man stepped away. See, this is why y'all, if y'all step away on this show, you better go back and get some. I know for a fact I'm going to give you some every day that can change your whole life. But how this started out We were talking about how the black coaches in the state of Georgia got together and said, "Man, you get second place over here. We got first over here. We got over. You got this," and position themselves so all of their teams can make it to the state. So we knocked them other teams off. So I said, "But what? But them guys thinking like that because of the guys who they're standing on the shoulders of." And I was talking about Maynard Jackson, the first black mayor. I, I, I wish I had met him. I wanted to meet him. Andrew Young came from this spot. Let me hold on. Watch this. I lived a part of his life. He probably was born somewhere else. But listen to this. And I'm going to repeat this again because it kind of got to me. It said in 1974, when he was elected mayor, he inherited, sitting out now, let me understand it. He inherited a city where 51% of the residents were black. They look like Eric, they look like Frank, they look like all these guys. Y'all talk back to me. They look like that is Moody. He ever see 51% residents were black. But the white businesses held 99% of the city's contracts. So we had white people serving. That's why we work so, that's why we play so hard for them, because they always owned everything. God, I wish y'all, and I ain't talking about, hey, white folks, sit this one out. I ain't talking about you. I'm trying to wake my black people up. I ain't talking about you. Y'all did what y'all had to do. I ain't mad at you. But as the facts change, the truth gonna change around here. I'm not letting my people not know this stuff. All right? So wait, now hold up now. So when Jackson announced plans to expand the airport here, you know, one of the business airports in the world, this one, it's right here. The plane's going over. You're gonna hear a plane soon because we right by the airport. He dropped a bombshell on the white business leaders. He said, watch this now. Y'all got to hear this, Frank. You got to hear this, Eric. He said 25% of all contracts have to go to black firms. Now, they was getting 99%, but he said, look, I ain't finna take all you. I ain't taking all your money. 25% of it got to come to us. And the white businessmen revolted, and they called it illegal. Eric, why would they call it illegal? Is it illegal for black people to have money? That's what they saying. Frank, I see why these black players play hard for these white people. Because it was illegal for us to have something. I got to look up to him because he got everything. It's illegal for us to have something. Are y'all listening to me? I need somebody with me today. Listen, this is what they did. Yes, Eric. They said it was legal. Eric, and they were pressuring the governor. Watch this. Pressuring the governor to seize control from Jackson. The white told the governor, he told the governor, no. He ain't gave them 75 cents. They already had 99%. They had already had it. He wasn't the mayor. He said when he got it, so they had already had the 90. He ain't gave them nothing. He allowed them to keep 75% of what they've been doing. Hold up, no. So he went to the governor, the white boy. They went to the governor. Hey, man, you got to do something about this. You know what he said in the meeting. Man, you got to do something about this one. Yeah. I got a question. Eric Boone, Eric Harrison, Michael Garcia, Frank Miles, 1974, Favre. Who else on this beat? Oh, y'all. Would you have backed down facing that pressure from the governor? Would you have to back down? Would you? Now tell the truth. Tell the truth. You don't have to have your chest stuck out. I don't know what I would have did right now. I'm assuming I'd have been like Maynard Jackson. But I don't know. He didn't back down. He lived in the city. And a lot of these rich white people, and he was trying to take money out their pocket. Y'all know how y'all are when people try to take money out your pocket. Y'all want to what? Do something to them. What time I got? Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting. I'm looking. Damn, I got an hour more. Ladies and gentlemen, Jackson didn't flinch. He reportedly told them simply, we won't build an airport if you don't agree with me. We won't build one. Go build it in Birmingham some damn well. Where y'all can control shit. You ain't controlling it here. I don't know if he said that. That's just, it's me talking now. I'm trying to be man. You can have 75% of the projects, or you can have 100% of nothing. Are y'all hearing me? I know y'all want to hear about LeBron and Glatano. This is gonna help you out. LeBron ain't finna give you a quarter. He's cheap ass. And you know what he told him? What's your choice? After a 2-year battle, they battled for a 2-year battle. They agreed. In 1978, the minority contract went from less than 1% to 39%. He got more. They got to talking, he kept taking back more. Man, I love this kind of stuff, man. Y'all, I love this kind of stuff. I didn't remember this battle. I can't tell you no lie. I didn't remember it. His influence on Atlanta and America is indescribable. This dude, hold up, I must be on. Hold up, y'all. Let me see. Hold up, y'all. I gotta change that screen. Cause I don't look. Yeah. I don't like that. I don't like that. Hold on. I don't like something. Hold on. Hold on. I don't like that, man. I don't like that. That's better. Somebody calling me now. You had a chance to hang with me last night. See, y'all, my time is limited down here. So I called myself. I got a little time. They couldn't. I said, okay, all right, okay. You get one. I give you one strike. I ain't here that long. I'm giving you one strike down here in Atlanta to hang with Big Daddy. But hold up now. Hold up now. Let me finish. Did I tell y'all? By 1978, the minority contracts went from 1% to 39%. And listen to this. Jackson created scores of black millionaires. How many millionaires have you made? That's why I'm telling this story, including Herman Russell, whose construction company did $100 million in airport work. Herman Russell family now is rich and rich and rich and wealthy for generations. That man said he walked through the airport like he owned it. Me too. That's one of the only airports I ever go in. You got a north side, you got a north side and a south side. I love Atlanta, man. The north is blue and the south is red. Maynard Jackson, a bad man. But he set the model of minority contracting. Watch this, y'all. Worldwide. That man, Maynard Jackson. And how I started talking about this. Y'all, it's crazy how I can take simple black coaches getting together in at high school basketball. But these guys come from the remnants of these guys. Eric said he knew his value, Rob. His confidence was high because he knew what he was working with. We got to learn from this, y'all. How many millionaires have you made? I ain't saying I made them, but I sure helped them sign the contract. I sure negotiated the contracts of a few of them. They talent made it. Hold up. They got lost in the work. Charles Wilson got lost in the work. Penny Hardaway got lost in the work. Michael Redd got lost in the work. Ty Law got lost in the work. Y'all got to keep going. Orlando Pace got lost in the work. They got lost in the work. I just helped them. I was just in the right place at the right time. Because they was going to get some money because of their talent. But they allowed black families to eat with them. That's what, when I mention those guys' names, I mention them with reverence. When I talk about Damon Stoudemire, he had a black agent. Me and friend, I talk about Gary Payton, he had a black agent. He allowed people that look like him to grow with him. Boy, this show is amazing, man. And I just can't believe y'all ain't shared this show. Y'all don't like to hear stuff like this? That's our problem. We want to hear some ignorant ass shit like this. Why? I'm finna give you some ignorant shit. Maybe y'all come back on. We want to hear this. Kentucky and LSU. It's two up on LSU. That's what we want to hear. But when I talking about something that can change these kids' life, what if a young Robert Hatter had known about Maynard Jackson? We want to talk about Daniel Jones and the Ravens. The Ravens didn't get one guy and then got another one. And I like sports just like y'all do. But I looked at the success these young men have in him. And maybe because some people in Houston, y'all sometimes, y'all don't even like people to talk about people in Dallas. Man, the world is bigger than Houston. The world, I've been around the world. It's bigger. It's people all over the world, man. Not just on Alameda. Not just on what's the name? Blodgett. What's the name of the street? Yeah, I think it's Blodgett. Not just over there. What's the name of the street? Emancipation. The world is bigger than the north side. The south side. The world is bigger than Acres Home. The world is bigger than the Woodlands. We can't limit our kids. We got to expose them. You talking to a man who grew up going to Pine Hill Community Center, which was 100 steps away from Pine Hill Golf Course. But I was in the gym because that's where everybody was at. What if somebody had said, man, come on, let's go over here on the golf course, little young fella. See, can you hit this golf ball? Y'all would have been talking about Tiger after me. I'm serious. We got to expose our kids to more. High school basketball playoffs, we got to expose our young athletes to more. Life is, what are you going to do after the NIL is gone? Because it's going to be over. You know, I know you're trying to stay in school for 8 years, but even the 8 years is going to be up. What are we going to do? Prairie View, Bethune-Cookman play today at 2, and they about to play now, and I got my butt in here. Soon as I get out of here with y'all, I think I'm going right over there. Shout out to Jackson State. They won last night. They beat Grambling. We got to expose them. They might see something that we didn't see. They might like something that we didn't even have a choice to like. And Joe Madison, man. I'm still thinking about it. Still thinking about it. You know what? Still thinking about it because I don't even think people really understand what I was saying. I really don't. But Joe Madison, you said America. Because I asked the question earlier, if you just came on the show, why do some of these seem like these black players play harder for these white coaches? This man, soon as this game over with, if Pitt don't win this game against North Carolina, North Carolina State, I'm talking about, who got that cheating ass coach who got caught, but he still got a job. I know some guys still ain't got no jobs yet, but this coach was on tape paying players, and he still got a job. He goes to go to North Carolina State. They send him players. They give him a big budget. And he playing against Pitt. And if I was them young players at Pitt, I'm looking up here at my TV right here. If I was them young players at Pitt, I would be trying to tell, because most of these guys, it's going to be the last time y'all ever play with each other. Look at that guy next to you. Do you love him? This is going to be the last time. If y'all lose, TSU, if y'all lose tomorrow, this is going to be the last time y'all play with each other. You seniors, it's going to be the last time. Play. If you want to prolong this stuff, if you love this dude next to you, play for him. No heroes. We don't need no hero. We just want you to be a star in your role. The problem is people at home, but man, you should be getting more shots up than Elijah Garrett. No, that's Elijah's role. Yeah, you should be getting more rebounds than man. Kristen Hack going getting rebounds out of his area. He ain't played in no environment like he just saying, "Give me this ball." He know his role. Be a star in your role. Just cause you to score 21, put 20 points one time, don't mean you're a 20-point scorer. Go average it out. Go add all them twos and threes and fours you done had. Be a star in your role. You feel me? But this man, I don't ever want y'all to forget this. This man said, in America, we are culturally conditioned to believe that white is superior and black is inferior. And the manifestation of that culturally conditioning is that black people are undervalued, underestimated, and marginalized. And not just by other people. We marginalize each other. That's why I don't let y'all undervalue this show. I don't let you marginalize this show. I don't let you undervalue this show. Because I know the work that's put in before I come on this show. I just don't show up. All through the day, in my life, I'm just trying to see stuff that happens that I can give to the next generation to help them. So I find some, I study it, I research it, I make sure it's true. And I got a question. I got some people. Ladies and gentlemen, I give y'all a TED Talk 4 days a week. 4 days a week. If you don't know what a TED Talk is, go Google it. Then maybe you'll appreciate this platform just a little bit more. Then I found out, somebody told me, Robert, just go check your Twitter following. Y'all, did y'all know that Twitter got me following people that I ain't never followed? Did y'all know that? I went through, oh man, I went through it the other day. I said, I ain't never followed these people. I ain't never followed these people before in my life. They just have you following people. Do anybody know who does that? Ricky Scott. And then Ricky Scott, to my young players there in Houston. Yeah, Jeff Cable's going to get fired, y'all. Y'all, Damon started me. I'm finna tell y'all. I'll tell you this. He said he was in the meeting talking after in a meeting talking to the brass at Georgia Tech. He got an alert on his phone that he'd been fired, and he in the meeting right now talking to the people. So they done told somebody, we finna fire this. Why he in the meeting? I don't think y'all heard what I said. My young black players, don't be that player. Man, I heard things about a player that I'm gonna call his name. You know, I'm always gonna protect him. But if you know me and you know how to get in touch with me off the air, there's some riding ass players out here, man. They don't care about nothing. Some people are saying they think they punch shaving. That's why I ain't calling it anything. They won't have nothing in one half and then go have 20 something in another half and don't do nothing. Nothing. All these points ain't got nothing to do with winning basketball plays. It broke my heart. Don't be that player. Make winning basketball plays, man. These folks giving you all this damn money, man. And you still. Y'all, she broke my heart, man. Ladies and gentlemen, I went to dinner last night. I ain't gonna tell y'all nothing lie. This is crazy. This is crazy. Hold on. Let me see. Can I find the pictures? Let me see. Can I find the picture? Let's see. What would I put in the picture? Well, I just put me. I put me. Oh shit! I put me in there. I got 2,000. I got 3,000 photos. Let me go back. Okay, I don't know when I got it. Yeah, Robert. Did y'all know you can put your? How the hell they know it's me, man? Wait a minute. How do you know it's me? I just put my name in the photos, and my photos pop up. Y'all, I ain't never did that before. I promise, I ain't never did it before. Y'all, but they got a whole lot of pictures of. They got a whole lot of pictures of me up there. A whole lot of them. And I hope I find a picture. Because I went to this restaurant last night. It was interesting. I'm in there eating. When I tell you everything that I ordered, and I ain't gonna lie, I wanted to get some of my young fella's French fries. He had a steak and French fries. Boy, I don't eat steak no more, but I want something French fries. But them French fries look good. But ladies and gentlemen, Paul Miranda, dang, I only saw two devils. Dang, Sonya, come on here being messy. Sonya, I'm trying to find this picture, Sonya. It's in there somewhere, man. Just can y'all see my picture? Come on. But Sonya, I went to the restaurant. Sonya, appetizers. I had the wedge salad. I love the wedge. With the blue cheese on it, right? I had the wedge. Crab cake, right after that. Salmon, blackened, with some, ladies and gentlemen, with some sauteed mushrooms, because they didn't have the Brussels sprouts this time. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to tell y'all the truth. I ate every last drop of everything. You know them little cute little things that they put on top, them little thin, little look like a little piece of grass on top of them. I scooted that out the way. But I ate that. Listen, I said, could you blacken this salmon? He blackened it. And I'm sitting there saying, and I wasn't thinking nothing. I just said, yo, everything was excellent. Right? Everything. Everything. So as I'm walking out the door, the chef came out. I said, wow. If I ever had to say I had a favorite chef, it was him. He knew guy I was with. They talking. He introduced me. What's up, man? I said, I was one of your first customers at Rain. He said, what? Rain was Keyshawn Johnson had a restaurant in Beverly Hills. And this guy was the chef. And he's the guy, y'all probably seen him on TV. It's called G. Garvin. He got a restaurant called the New Southern Cuisine. Ladies and gentlemen, I know I eat with the players, but I got to go back. I got to go back. I got to go back. Listen, I want to try everything on that damn menu. I want to try. I'm just serious. I just want to try everything on. I just want to try everything on the menu. But shout out to G Garvin, man. I said, dude, I was one of your first. I was at Rain when it first opened, but I was just trying to show you. I gave my girlfriend at the time a surprise birthday party there. Here's the picture. Here's the picture. Here's the picture. It's called G Garvin's restaurant. It's called the New Southern Cuisine. Hey man, I'm telling stories up here with your home Raz. You ain't in Atlanta. You gonna have time. It's called New Southern Cuisine. I know y'all Googling over there right now. But I got a picture of we was there, but it's not a picture of the restaurant. Y'all, y'all seen the old man long time ago was kind of cool, boy. No, y'all fella was cold long time ago, y'all. Y'all can have me now. You know, y'all can get with me but now. But back then, oh no. I was that dude. I'm trying to show a bigger picture. And oh my God. I got some good pictures of it. Somewhere, a bigger picture of it. Hey, Eric. But I never forget, Eric. I can't tell y'all because y'all, y'all ain't that cool. I would like to give to the next generation because she was so cool. Oh, here it is, y'all. I got it. Got it. Boy, I must like y'all. I don't know why I give y'all this stuff. I must like y'all, but I got to tell this story. Got to stand. But G Garvin, look up G Garvin, G Garvin, Garvin. His restaurant is called the New Southern Cuisine. Okay, but ladies and gentlemen, hold up, y'all. I found the picture. See that, y'all gonna leave me alone around this. Hold on. Let me mark the picture so I can have it. Cap. All right, that's enough right there. Ladies and gentlemen, reason I like this restaurant. Hey man, hey, look how you looked at that man talking about the flat top. How you see that? Your little nose, your little something. Uh, but hold up, y'all. Hold up. Let me, cause this is kind of cool. It's a cool story. Cool story. Thank you, Sonya. Thank you. I didn't know I was muted. Thank you. I was muting myself because I blew my nose. Um, but it was unique. And the young and the person I was dating, she um she know I wasn't, I didn't, I didn't like, I didn't know how to, they always, we go through the casino and they say, you never stop. I said, it's too much going on. I don't know how to do it. So, so one day I was out in LA. She lived in LA. I was out there with Robert Orr. Robert was playing out there. And so it was my birthday. Never forget, for my birthday. And we so Rob said, come on, hang out with me today. I said, okay. We went on, if my favorite place to hang out on Sunset outside one of our favorite restaurants so we can see all the people come by shopping right there on Sunset. Right. I mean, just right there. So that's my favorite thing. I could do that all day, just people watch. So we watching people all day, and the time just passing, time and pass. So I call the girl and say, are you ready for me? Because me and her supposed to do something. It's her birthday. I ain't gonna let him just monopolize my damn birthday. But I'm one, and I should have wondered why she ain't calling and wearing the hell out of me. You know how y'all do. You ain't came on. She ain't say nothing. And I called and said, you all right? Yeah. The dinner's, your dinner should be ready about a certain time. I said, oh, okay. So all of a sudden, ladies and gentlemen, I should have knew it then. Should have knew it. I should have knew it right. I said, she ain't gonna just let me be gone all day. Man, this dude, we looking, we out there, we people watching. So never forget. So we went. So I said, all right, man, I got to go, man. He said, I'm going with you. Robert don't like to drive. She lived in Calabasas. We's in Beverly Hills. I should have knew something there. Robert don't like. No, I'm going with you. Okay. All right. Okay. So we get out there, pull up. Ain't no cars nowhere. I pull up and walk in the door. Surprise. Birthday party. All these people in there. Ain't no cars outside. I don't know where they hit the damn car. I don't know. I think she had everybody shuttle in. Right. Y'all never forget this. Never forget this. It's cool stuff in the world. So when I walk in the house, back then I like certain champagne. She give me a bottle as soon as I walk in the door. I mean, but around her pool, around the house, it was all the games in the casino, the crap table, the roulette table, all of that in the house. Those people that was there to show me how to play the games. I still got pictures of it, some. I ain't got all of them. But so I said, she got me. Hold up. Some of the guys I play golf with, I didn't know she knew. Guess how she got their information? Like, she would drop me off the golf course, and then she'll have a secretary double back and get the guy's information. When I come in and hold him, I said, what the hell? And listen, I told her, don't ever do that no more. I play golf with these I play golf with these Negroes. I don't want them knowing where you live. Hey, fellas, I don't play that play. Y'all, I said, don't ever do that. Don't ever be so there. Don't you invite, if I ain't cleared them, don't you invite nobody to this crib. Shit, I live out of town. You feel me? But she got me. Yo, I learned how to play all the games. I couldn't let her outdo me. My birthday in July, hers was in October. I said, oh, hell no. I got to figure something out. She got me. She got me. So, ladies and gentlemen, I took her to her favorite restaurant. She liked crustaceans. And y'all, Robert, what I said, she got me. I had to get her back. So every meal, every dish, you know how they bring you out the different dishes. Every dish, guess what I did? He said, "Come on." He said, "No, it's good." She every dish, they brought out a gift. appetizer, the gift. Where did I stop at? I hit the mute button by mistake. I didn't mean to go. I just muted again. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I can't touch this mic. I'm not gonna touch the mic. Where did I stop? Tell me the last thing I stopped. Y'all gotta let me know. Okay. He said the crab and the garlic noodles. Man, yeah, they're good. But ladies and gentlemen, so I gave her, I gave her. I don't know if y'all heard it. I gave her every meal, every section of the meal. The appetizer, then the dinner, then the dessert. They brought out a gift for her. They brought a gift out for her. I had it already set up, right? So we get in the car, we go over to Rain. That's the restaurant that G Garvin was over. G Garvin was that man said stop hand talking. Man, shut up, Travis Lynch. But so we went to y'all got to step up your game now. So we went to Rain. Rain was cool. We just sit there, told about the restaurant. Restaurant was new. I told you I was one of the first customers. But in the back of Rain is a banquet and a party area. But but what we did, we walked out. Rain. I said, let's just walk. We in Beverly Hills. Let's just walk up the street. And we went up the street. No, not up the street. We just walked a little bit and turned down an alley. LA got a lot of alleys. So we walking down a little alley. So it was a guy standing up there with with a suit on and saying, it's a private event tonight. You had to be invited to this event. I said, oh man. I said, man, it's her birthday. I just want to just let her see what's going on back there. I heard y'all got a nice little spot back here. I just want her to see it. She walked in the door. Surprise! All of her friends was in there. Everybody. Hold up, I used that same damn secretary to do her like she did me. And she just cried. She just went crazy. And I'll never forget that, man. That was a fun. That was a long time ago, as you can see. The young fellow was kind of young back then. Let's see. Let me get to, if I get this out the way. Let me get this out the way. But I don't know what made me think about this. Hold on. Let me see. How do I get it on the screen? Let me find it on the screen. This was. Did I put it up there? Watch this. Watch this. Damn. I know y'all gonna copy and paste that. Y'all gonna copy and paste that. Two of those people, you probably know who they are. Two of those people, y'all probably know who they are. Y'all got to understand. I live in Houston, Texas, and I just came out there and pulled off the caper of the century. And I pulled off a caper in LA. Look at y'all probably know a couple of people. Y'all gonna screenshot it. Yeah. So I know y'all. Yeah, sometimes I mean, I wouldn't have even thought about that if I hadn't have met G Garvin again last night at dinner. That man said, boy, you got some work. Which, boy, y'all didn't know who those two ladies were on the outside. Nobody can tell me who those two ladies are. Wow. Y'all don't get out much, do you? Let me put it up there again. Can't nobody, should I make it bigger? Hold up, let me make it bigger. Let me make it big. Y'all can't tell me who the two ladies on the outside is. I don't even know who the dude is back there. Y'all can't tell me who them two ladies are. Take a look again. Boy, y'all blind. Excuse me. Nobody? Golly, I ain't gonna even tell you that. I ain't gonna even tell you. If y'all don't know, let me get back. Let me get back to some sports. Cause y'all don't know. Y'all don't know. If it ain't sports, y'all don't know nothing. Let me get back. What my next topic? What my next topic? Where was I at? I'm done with y'all. I'm done I'm done. Okay, that's one. Who was the other one? Terry Ellis in Vogue. That was the other. Those her best friends. Yeah. I told you, she didn't know. She was crying all night. She was crying all night, I'm telling you. But she messed up. I was not going to let this woman outdo me. It wasn't going to happen. It wasn't going to happen. She showed me a good time. Guess what? I'm going to show you a better one. I got to take a blow your nose break right quick. And then I'm going to take y'all on home. I know y'all heard that because that microphone pick up everything. But y'all that's but you know what though? I saw something last night. Bam Adebayo had 53 points, 83 points last night. In a game, and people been talking about him and talking about this. And I wanted to know what y'all thought about it. Because I got to get a Chop Shop. What y'all thought about it, what y'all, everybody else. I'm sorry. Everybody else giving their comments on it. I said, I just wanted to hear what the Boom Boom room had to say about it. What he had, 83 points, 9 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 blocks, 2 steals. And Eric, I didn't mean to tell that story, but when I saw G. Gervin last night, it just made me think about it. It was some way more people than that in there, man. It was who's who. Cause she was in that business. She was in the entertainment industry. Matter of fact, she happened to be R. Kelly's manager. So that's why she knew all of that, all them people. I mean, it was crazy. But yes, that man said 46 free throws. And Jay, did you say that because that's how you think? Or you been listening to all of these people on the talking heads and on Twitter? So if he had 43, 46 free throws, right? That means he was aggressive. That's what that tells me. Why did you bring up the 43 free throws? To score a lot of points, you got to have a lot of free throws. I don't know if you knew that or not. Let me get the stat sheet. Because I like that, Jay. I like that, Jay. Jay, have you ever scored 50 points? Have you ever, nothing against you, but have you? I'm just here from 50. I ain't talking about 83. Do you know how hard it is to score that many points? Do you know how hard it is? That means somebody had to foul me 46 times. At least 20 something. I don't understand what people are talking about. And man, so Robert, you know, of course I know Robert Kelly. Yes, of course I know Robert Kelly real well. I don't like what he did, but I know him. I don't condone what he did, but I know him real good. Um, Yolanda, Yolanda, I'm out in dinner with my partner last night and saw G. Garvin at a restaurant. He come out of there in his white. I mean, look, man. I said, man, what's up, man? I said, dude, I was one of your first customers. Then I told him. He said, oh, yes. But we done moved on from there, y'all. But it was kind of cool. He said, okay, I'll go with that. I'm still great. Yes, but you had to hit. Hold up, y'all. Let me see. Let me see. But he said something key. He said, that's another professional team out there I was playing against, Yolanda. All these dudes pros. Alex Sarr, Bub Carrington, Koulibaly. These dudes still pros. They ain't that damn good, but they pros. McQueen. McQueen. Who is McQueen? Don't who is McQueen? Yolanda. Who is McQueen? You gotta help me out. Okay. He had, let me see, what free throws? They show me all the stuff. Show me all the stats. You know, they be getting stingy on the stats now. Free throw. The man hit 36 out of them 48. Who did you see? Which who did I see? I'm lost. I'm lost, Yolanda. Maybe you behind. I don't know what you're talking about. Who did I see? I don't know. You said McQueen. My grandson got me hooked up on this little dude named Lightning McQueen. I don't know that. You said who did I see? You missed me now. You got to be a little bit more clear. Give me a complete sentence. Tell me what you're talking about. But, ladies and gentlemen, the team had 150. So somebody had to hit the other half of the points. And the other team had 129. So they was coming at them too. I'm just want to hear what was the fuss. He said, I thought you were saying you saw coming out of no. I was in a restaurant last night, and as I was leaving the restaurant, the chef come out and greet the person I was with, because he know him, he go there all the time. So when he met him, he looked at me, we shook hands. I said, man, I was one of your first customers at your, I don't know if it was his first job, but he used to be the executive chef at Rain, the restaurant Rain, REIGN, in Beverly Hills. It was owned by Keyshawn Johnson, right? So it took me back to when I used this restaurant to give a surprise party for someone. And that's what we was talking about. So that's who I saw coming out. His name G Garvin. If y'all watch these cooking shows, he got a cooking show. Just Google him, G Garvin, and you look him up. And bad man. And if you come to Atlanta, listen, I'm the most pickiest eater. I'm the pickiest eater, but picky. I ate everything off of every plate that they thought about giving. I didn't eat all the mushroom, because they give you that big old thing. I couldn't eat all of them. But boy, I wish I had I ain't gonna lie. That's why I got a refrigerator in my thing. I should have took their mushroom and put it on something. God, I didn't think about that. But I was just thinking about Bam. That man said Wemby need to go for 100. You love G Garvin. He cool. He cool as. But I'm going back. I told him I'll be back. Y'all ain't, that restaurant was just too good. I don't use it other than Papado. See, a lot of people don't like Papado. Y'all, I got a dish of Papado that I'm gonna eat. The blackened salmon, Alexander. Don't let me think about that. I don't want to think about that right now. I'm going back. I'm going back to the restaurant. I'm going back. I just got to find time, because you got to understand, I'm with the team, so I got to do some team events and make sure I got to be. I'm on a work trip, Kevin Freedman. You know, contrary to what y'all be thinking, that somebody can just come. I'm on a work trip. I like to move, but in this place, because I used to live here, had a place here before, so this place is a little bit different, and I know how to move around this place. And so I'll go to some places. When we're not doing team stuff. Yeah, KTSU. Listen to me tomorrow, 1 o'clock. KTSU. I want y'all listening. I want y'all texting me. I want y'all. If you don't have my number, I want you emailing me at chopshophtx@gmail.com. I want to make sure that y'all listening and supporting these guys tomorrow. I know it's going to be on TV. I know, but guess what? Turn that damn TV down and listen to me and Jay Holloway, and so I can shout y'all out. Because there's going to be a lot of people listening to the broadcast tomorrow, and I just want to make sure. I mean, if I know it's 1 o'clock in the daytime, but this March Madness, this type of year that you should have took off anyway. Say, look here, y'all. For these 2 hours, I got to listen to KTSU because I need y'all to put your hand. I might need some tiger power, and I need y'all to put your hand on your device, on your radio, so you can will us through to a win. So that's what we got to do tomorrow. All right, we got that. How many more minutes I got? So what was we talking about? We was talking about Bam, and let me talk about Bam out of bio, because I just been hearing people. I don't like the way people been talking, and it's like somebody said they saw his stats. Robert is crazy. Jay Jackson said 40 shots, 40 free throws. Took 22 threes, and to pass Kobe as the second biggest scorer in the history of the game. And I just say congratulations to him. It's accomplished, man. Most of y'all, I can put y'all in the gym by yourself, and your ass won't hit for y'all. Let me tell you something, because I haven't did it in a long time. Yo, I'm not good at basketball no more, because I don't play it. I just, yeah. I mean, I'm disoriented when I'm trying to make a layup. I don't know where. I don't do it. But you get me on a golf course, I'm the most confident person in the world. But I used to at least can beat everybody shooting free throws. But something happened up in here. I ain't got that stroke like I used to have. So but I let it go. I'll just be good at golf for a little while. But I was seeing so much. A young man had a huge accomplishment. Something we'll be talking about forever. I don't care what you said about him. I'm seeing so much disrespect towards Bam last night from people who really can't make a left hand layup, right? And D Wade talking about him. Well, D Wade wasn't talking about the instance. D Wade said Miami doesn't have the same buzz as it once had. No, it ain't got LeBron. It ain't got you. You know what I'm saying? This city needs to be woken up, he said, D Wade. He said, it's not a lie. Let me let y'all hear it, because Bam didn't like it. Let me see what
needs to be woken up. It's not alive no more. When we was here, bro, it was buzzing in these streets. We've been here the last couple of days. There ain't nothing buzzing outside.
And nothing at all. I had to go home early.
Bro, I'm leaving too. I thought I was about to stay here. I'm getting out of here. There's no energy here. Yeah. And this city deserves and needs a person that can bring that energy here and take it over. No one's here.
He would take it over.
From that standpoint of that buzz and that energy. When he came, it changed the entire, the culture here shifted. When Brian and them came, so I felt it alive and I felt it buzzing. Then I've been out here the last couple of days. I'm sleepy.
I've been in the house smoking hookah watching
yeah, I'm sleepy.
Clips. Big break spot.
There's this.
Ladies and gentlemen, I understand where these gentlemen were coming from. I was blessed enough to be down there with Shaq, played with him. Ladies and gentlemen, I even told you this story. I think that is Moody. You remember this? I told a story. I'm coming in the spot, coming to the club, and I don't like staying in line, so I'm getting in. They walking me straight through. D Wade was a rookie. D Wade was in the line. Yeah. But I understand. I'm sorry. I understand what these guys were talking about. Cause I remember I walking in the club one night in Miami. D Wade was standing in line. He was one of those dudes that, he was one of those young men that he didn't, he wasn't no fuss. He just waited in line. I knew something was special about him then. He didn't say, man, I played for the Miami Heat. I'm this and I'm this. He was just in line. So when I got in, I saw Shaq. I said, Shaq, the young fella is out in the line. Am I still muted? I'm not still muted. I can see. No, I'm not muted. I'm not muted. Tell me when somebody can hear me. Cause it's on green. I'm not muted. Testing, testing. I'm not muting. I'm not muted. Thank you, Sonya. I know y'all can hear me. All right, but I was talking about D Wade when he first got to Miami. He was a rookie. He first got to Miami. I think Shaq was there, yeah. And so I'll go in the club. I pass by him, he's standing in line. Right? And I told the dudes at the door, I said, man, young fella out there, niggas said, man, you bring your ass on in. You come on in. So I come in and I told Shaq, man, the young fella out there, man, Shaq had to go get him. So Dwayne Wade was an unassuming little young player, man. And he didn't, make no fuss. He's just out there in the line. I'll never forget it. I'll never forget it. And so, it was popping back then. Then Gary Payton came. It was popping. Miami it was everything. Then when LeBron them came, it just took it to another atmosphere. So, but Bam didn't like that. But Bam, you hit 83, but ain't nobody flying to Atlanta cause of Bam. But Bam took a little bit of offense to what them guys said. So watch this, y'all. Let me see. Watch this.
First of all, this man talking about ain't no buzz.
But you can be 45 and still go out, Bam. We go out to restaurants. I ain't gonna go to no club, but I'm gonna go to Prime 112. I'm gonna go to Prime. I'm gonna go South Beach. Shit, I don't care how old your ass is. There's no buzz though. And that's all he's saying. And y'all ain't won nothing. Let's see how much buzz we're gonna have after you just scored this 83. And y'all, I might be wrong. I might be wrong. And I really I might, like I said, I might be wrong. Man, we ain't we some young, older, mature people. We ain't like our grandmama now. We like to do a little something every now and then. You feel me? So I didn't understand that dynamic, but let me tell you something. I don't want to take away from Bam because I love his relationship with Asia Wilson and his Women Rock Wednesday. And I really I got to share this little part. It's a long part, but I'm gonna cut it off. But I just really, I kind of like this. Little. First of all, he the only dude I know had his girlfriend at the podium with him in the press conference. Y'all find me another one. And then, cause Sonya said, why is she there? Sonya, she there cause she's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. Everybody ain't got no girlfriend like that. 3-time MVP, got her own sneaker. Guess what? Sonya, in this press conference, they asked her questions too. No, she ain't worse than Jackie Christian. Sonya, I'm not gonna let you go there. She was asked to be in the press conference. She was hiding in the tunnel when he was killing like that, and people was wondering where she was, and they went and found her. No, she ain't like Jackie Christian at all. She just got there. He told her the last time. She said, look, last time you hit 10,000 points, I wasn't there. I told you to wait. But the night you score these points. No, she ain't like Jackie Christian. Jackie Christian can't make a layup. This one of the greatest women basketball. She more famous than Bam. Bam ain't got his own shoe. Bam ain't got no 3-time MVP. Bam, she more famous. In this case, she more famous than him. She more famous than him. That's why she really, I was just saying, ain't no other girl never been on the press conference. But I just wanted to let you know, she more famous than him. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're an athlete watching this, please notice how every great athlete has highs and lows. She said he had self-doubt. There is no success without struggle, and that's okay. Sports forces you, my young people, forces you to embrace the process of growth for what it, for what it is, so that you can become better every single day. Faith is the key. Did you hear her? That kind of got me. I got so much stuff I want to share with y'all, but that I got to end with that one. But that one kind of got me. I'll give you a few more minutes because I know I wasn't here. We was traveling and doing some stuff on Monday. So y'all, I had a crazy travel day. Did y'all hear about that crazy travel day I had? Go back and listen to the show yesterday. But if you're watching this as an athlete, man, I'm just sitting there watching this kid, and this young lady, man. I really like their relationship, and I don't know them. I don't know them, but I've seen them when I was in Vegas, and I remember that young man talking about he stayed in the trailer park, trailer home. His mom walked 2 miles to the supermarket and 2 miles back at her job. Just thinking about it. Then I hear all these people. I never thought I'd see so many people just poo-pooing on an 83 game performance. Some of y'all have really outdone themselves, some people. But what's so unique about an event like that? You can't get this ticket stub from that night's game like anymore. All this electronic ticketing. You got to go home and print out a damn QR code. The game has changed. This boy Tim McMahon always running his damn mouth on social media. Him and David Winhurst's friend. Talking about Bam jacking up threes. Being triple team. It was awful. It was honestly just awful, hideous, disgusting basketball down the stretch. I've never ever want to hear about heat culture again and professionalism and all of that crap again because that was just blatant stat chasing I've ever seen it. You ain't never played. It was embarrassing for the Wizards and egregious for the Wizards. Should have stopped him. Man, I be watching these people. Wild hate. I didn't see Wilt's 100-point game. What was the score? Kobe's game. What was the score? There's a reason only 3 guys ever scored 80 points. Instead of comparing them, can't we just appreciate it? First thing Jay said was 49, 48 free throws, 46 free throws. And I understand, Jay. If you get clouded, go. I mean, I just saw the highlights. The man hit 7 threes. That's 21 there. I can count that for. You can't downplay it. Robert Ory downplayed it, talking about it's going to be an asterisk by it. No, Rob. Rob talking about 43 shots, 43 free throws. I saw some of the highlights. Thank you, Herb. But you know what? And see Herb. See, I don't like that though that much, Herb, because I don't want to compare. I don't comparison. If the thief, you're stealing the joy from it. We had a dude that just he scored 83 points. Ain't nobody, ain't but 2 more other people did it, and we didn't see the first one. We have no video evidence of the first. I think they got some grainy video that they in there, but man scored 83 points, man. Somebody should Alex Sarr, who was the #1 pick in the draft. Why he stopped him? He knocked him down about 2-3 times. Get your little ass off me. But shout out to Bam. But shout out to my boys, y'all. Tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, get on that broadcast. I know Herb probably be on there. Boom gonna be on there. Just get on the broadcast, Eric. Make sure y'all let me know if y'all watching and listening. Listening. Y'all can watch it on TV. I don't mind because I like. But I used to turn it down, just and turn us up on KTSU. Download the app now, so you already have it. And then when you go to the app, when you download it, push the play button. It ain't just gonna automatically come on. It's a little play button down at the bottom. Push it. Okay. Funky Larry Jones, y'all got it. And you know what? I got a question. Who watched the show? Do y'all hear Funky Larry Jones sometime when he bring us back in? Because he be giving us some interesting insight, and I don't know if y'all hear it sometimes. Sometimes he be on. Somebody let me know. I might ask him when sometime be on. But shout out to all the women. Women Rock wins. Shout out to Asia. Asia, you my woman that rocks today. You came there to support your guy, and I know I was a little kidding, being a little facetious. I know they probably call you. Come on, Asia, would you please come to the press conference? They probably begged her to come. But she's shout out to her. And y'all, oh my God, I got to watch I watched the Oscars this time. I don't like the Oscars, but they said they're gonna reenact the scene when Lil Sammy was singing in the juke joint. They gonna have Buddy Guy, Misty Copeland. They gonna do all of that stuff, man. They gonna have Jamie Lawson, the girl who's in the show. Miles Caden, that's Sammy's name. But it's gonna be. I just wonder what it's gonna be like. So I will watch the. I'll tape it probably. I ain't gonna watch it. I'll probably tape. Yeah, I'll probably watch it. I'll probably tape because I'll probably be busy that night. But ladies and gentlemen, don't forget TSU. Have them in your prayers. Let me see. Let me see what the schedule is today, y'all. What we got? I know we went to practice this morning. I didn't go to practice this morning. I just want to let y'all know what we got. What we got. What we got. I'd like to let y'all bring y'all behind the curtain and let y'all know what we're doing. I didn't know y'all been texting me. I'm sorry. I haven't been looking at my text. My bad. My bad. I'll hit you back when the show's over. This is what we got. This is what we got. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. It went to practice. It back at the hotel. Damn, they had lunch at 12. I missed the lunch because I'm in here with y'all. We're going to have dinner at 7 and film tonight at 7. I mean, dinner at 6 and then film at 7. So what time is it? So I have all this time. I'll see them at dinner. And then tomorrow, see what we got tomorrow. See what we got tomorrow. To show y'all how this stuff works. What's the date? Oh, the date 11th? The date 11th. Okay, so we got that one out the way. So tomorrow, we eat breakfast in the morning around 10 something, about 9. Film at 10. That's right. Damn, we prepare for the game at 12:15 because the game right around the corner. Wow. Tip off at 2. And yeah. That's what's going on, ladies and gentlemen. I got to get out of here and go and chill for a minute and just what you call it? How you say decompress? How y'all do it? Just chill for a minute because I've been going a million miles a minute, and I will see y'all. I'm gonna try to see y'all tomorrow. I guess. No, not tomorrow. Not tomorrow, but I might do it after we win tomorrow. So it's gonna be a little bit later. Oh, you said it's a great accomplishment. It's meaningless. It doesn't result in winning champ. Absolutely. A lot of things don't result in winning the championship. No, man, I got stuff everywhere, man. Dude, I might go back to that restaurant I went to yesterday. That's what I might do. But I'll see y'all later. I'll see y'all tomorrow. I'm out of here.